What's up YouTube, this is TheSuperNamek's, and tonight I will bring you a deck profile of one of my personal favorite decks, and that would be Zombies. I've been testing it the past couple weeks and I've been waiting to kind of give you a finished product before I put it up on the channel for you. Last couple locals I brought it to, two of them beforehand. I did really good at those last locals. I did kind of average because I for some reason keep religiously drawing Malicious that last night, but hey, it is what it is. Every deck has its flaw. But on to the deck profile, guys. So to start off, we play a triple Malicious. It is the best zombie, hands down. It's Monster Reborn. I mean, if you had 3 Monsters Reborn, why wouldn't you play 3 Monster Reborn? I've been going back between 1 and 2 of these, but I finally decided to cut Goblin Zombie down to 1. It is a generic good floater, and it kind of gives an aspect of the deck kind of like a surprise because you can set it and people don't know if you're playing hands or if you're playing gear, or if you're playing something else. But more or less, every time I draw the second one, I really did not see myself wanting it, so I just kind of cut it down to 1. It's been working out just fine for me. Next card we play 2 Zombie Master. You really only need 1 to actually go off in this deck, but if for some reason your opponent stops the first one, you kind of want to have the second. Which is the same theory behind the next card, which is Plague Spreader Zombie. It's the main tuner of the deck. At some point in the game, if you need setup, you are going to use the effect, especially summon it with sending a card to the top of your deck. And at that point, it'll be banished. So you do want to play the second one in the case the first one goes away. On to the necessary evil of the deck. I play 3 Destiny Hero Malicious. When the engine goes off, it's fantastic. But when you draw doubles or have multiples engraved and no way to shuffle them back in, it's just absolutely horrid. But there are ways to kind of put it back into the deck. You just got to get a little creative about it. Okay, on to kind of like the turbo aspect of the deck. I play 3 Curry Bandit. Theory behind the deck with Zombies, any card that's usually in the hand would do more engraved than it does in hand. So to kind of counterbalance it, you play 3 Curry Bandit. It gets to your power spells like your Soul Charge, your Burial from the Different Dimension, your Foolish Burial, stuff like that. And it loads the graveyard to facilitate the plays for Zombies. I also play 2 Card Trooper. It kind of adds to the milling aspect and speeds up the deck a little bit, and it gives you a really good generic floater, because when it's destroyed or sent to the graveyard, you get to draw a card. That and, like I said, 1900 Beater gets over Thunder King and a lot of other problem cards, so it's really good. And you can still mill the cards because its effects are at its cost. It makes it really good. And then for the Lightsworn part, because I do play Lightsworn variant in this, I play Triple Rain, because more or less it's another Card Trooper. I mean, I get to mill 4 cards every turn, and it's a tuner, so you can sometimes use it to go into your rank 4 plays or go into your rank 10 play, and I'll show you the rank 10 we'll play here in a little bit. And to facilitate the raids, I also play 2 Lumina, because it also gives you the option to make Michael the Lightsworn Arc, which is a really good card, and it gives you Black Rose. And it's another discard outlet to kind of unload your hand, which is really good too. And then the 2 boss monsters that are main decked, I play 1 BLS. I was playing a Chaos Sorcerer beforehand, but I found myself just wanting this card because this card overall is just better. And then Dark Arm Dragon, because zombies have an incredible amount of grave manipulation, so this card is almost always live. On to the spells, I do play 2 Soul Charge, because I do play a total of 5 Lightsworn, so at some point I probably will be able to activate and resolve this, and it's really good. It adds a lot of speed to the deck. I do play 2 Soul Charge. I was playing 3, but more or less I kept opening too many at a time, so I cut it down to 2, and it's been working out fantastic. I do play MST. You do go off a lot in this deck, but most of the time you only need 1 or maybe 2 MST max to make sure all your plays go through, so I cut it down to 2, and I just side the 3rd. Charge of the Light Brigade, it sets up your graveyard, and you need to search any of your Lightsworn pieces that you need. Foolish Burial because it's zombies, Burial from the Different Dimension because it's zombies, Allure of Darkness because it's zombies, and only 1 Book of Life. A lot of people play 2. I play 1 just because it clogs a lot. Like, opening multiple copies of this is just terrible, and you only need it to resolve it once, is more or less basically what happens with that card. But on the traps, I only play 6. I play 2 Phoenix Wing Blast because it's another discard outlet to kind of unload your hand and then set up your graveyard. And it actually, if you play it correctly, it can slow down your opponent's deck a turn, and it can get rid of problem cards. And then I only play 4 real traps, and then I play the best 4 of them, which is Compulse, Bottomless, Torrential, and Solemn. And that was the main deck for you guys. On to the extra deck. I think I play a total of 7 XYZs. I play 2 rank 3s. I play Alucard for 2 reasons. 1, it's a zombie. 2, deals with back row, and it's really good. 1, Leviair. It's really nutty, this deck, especially with Mizuki and Soul Charge plays. Absolutely amazing. And then I play, I think, a total of 5 rank 4s. Abyss Dweller. Good generic rank 4, and it deals with any cards activated in a graveyard. GG, bad matchups. Silent Honor Arc, because I think it's the second best XYZ in the game right now, just because to be able to take your opponent's special summon monsters away is amazing. Daigusto Emerald to kind of generate plays to get Maliciousness back into your deck. Lavalval Chain to set up your graveyard. And then Exiton, because I think it's the best XYZ in the game right now. On to the Synchros. I only play 1/6 in the form of Revive King Hades because it's absolutely fantastic against hands or anything that would activate when it's destroyed by battle. It's absolutely fantastic. I would play Goyo, but I don't have a Goyo, but when I do get it, I'd have to figure out what I have to put in for it. I play 2 rank 7s. 1, Michael the Arc Lightsworn, because anything my deck can't handle, this guy can. And since I can make it, I do it. And it also adds to the milling aspect. Keep that in mind too. 1 Black Rose Dragon, because I like being able to nuke the board at will, and I hear he's good. And then I play, for the 8s, I play Scrap Dragon, Generic Problem Solver, Beals, I can make it, so I'm going to make it, and then Void Ogre, because Void Ogre negates spells, and more or less, zombies play kind of like Infernity, so you're always unloading your hand. The last Synchro I play is Ally Justice Decisive Armor, because basically this wins the Lightsworn matchup. And it also wins the Bujin matchup, because it'll rip all them cranes and everything out of your opponent's hand, and they cry and they can't do anything. And then I do play 1 fusion in the form of Dragon Necro, the Nether Soul Dragon, because I do side Zombie Worlds, and along with the Zombie Worlds, I do side 2 Super Polys. And this card is really good in that situation against Felgrind. It's really good against 2 Gear X's, and because they miss time on the effects. And then there's also a Game Stopper. Like, I was playing Dragon's Mirror, but then I took it out for some other cards. So I'm probably going to put Dragon's Mirror back in, because it's a 3,000 body that's really hard to deal with. And for the cost of just banishing 2 zombies from your graveyard, which I'm just going to get back with either Levier or Burial, summons to the field, this card's really good. But yeah, guys, that was my zombie deck profile. It's one of my favorite decks to play. Just feel free to leave your comments, opinions, or anything like that. Just remember to always like, comment, subscribe. And this is TheSuperNamek. Later.